Guys, we are back here for another episode of the F1 2017 career mode here on F1 2017. We are here for the penultimate round of Season 7 in a wet and soggy Interlagos Grand Prix circuit. And to be honest, guys, it's going to be very difficult to try and get anything from this Grand Prix because we have struggled here all weekend, once again, failing to get... Because we haven't got the upgrades, it's hampering us. It really is. And due to that, we're starting down in P16. It was really disappointing.
Hi, it's Emma here. Just wanted to let you know what the team are hoping for in the race.
So, team are hoping for a 13th place finish. So not too bad. Losing the rivalry to Sergio Perez, which is not good. I was really hoping, especially after, you know, coming off the back of a decent, you know, despite a couple of, you know, offs, Mexican Grand Prix, you know, come here and, like I say, usually, you know, the car feels good and I feel confident with it. Today, it's not the case, and it really is a struggle, trying, especially in the wet, notice as well. But like I say, it's because we haven't updated. Teams have updated their cars, and obviously we're struggling to match them for out-and-out pace because we haven't done anything. We have bought the upgrade that failed for the last race though, so we will have a aero upgrade coming to the car for the final race in Abu Dhabi. It's not going to make much of a difference, but it's something that we've improved. We can be happy with that, and obviously we can then focus on whatever happens after the next race, which will be, guys, live tonight on Raratron89's channel. Well, yeah, it would be, wouldn't it? I'm looking forward to that one. So we've got rain, heavy rain, and then light rain. So about halfway point of this race, it will dry up. Now, can we get a decent, anything decent from this race? Because we kind of need to, if I'm brutally honest. There's still a lot to play for. But here we go, guys. The lights count down. We've got our teammate right in front of us. 5 lights in Interlagos, Brazil. It's away we go. Best of starts. It's been outpaced by Selma. Oh, look at Lance Stroll dive bombing everyone into the first corner, into P16. Just trying to make sure we don't tangle with anyone. Oh, I've gone off. Damn it! Gonna dive bomb Carlos Sainz, just force him wide a little bit. We're through. I turned a bit too much when following Kevin Magnussen trying to line up the overtake, and unfortunately it didn't work for us. So we now find ourselves down in P18 because of that. But with everyone playing follow the leader, we find ourselves in P15. Thank you very much. Where is Kevin Magnussen? He was in this group of cars. He's dive bombed a whole load of cars going into turn 3. The corner that Juan Pablo Montoya was hit by Jos Verstappen in the 2001 Brazilian Grand Prix. Of course, we've got to run Rich Mix. Now Vettel leads the Grand Prix. Look at that, we absolutely sail up the inside of our teammate, force him wide. Probably not the best decision to do there, but we've done it. Find ourselves in P13, which ain't bad. It's where the team want us to be. But I obviously want to be up there scoring points. Stuck behind Lance Stroll at the minute. We're kind of stuck behind Kvyat, I guess, could say. Rich makes up the hill. Can we stick with these guys? Vettel does a 1:21.5. What do we do this lap? Okay, so want to get a bit of a dive into the first corner on Kvyat. Got the move done. And we chase after Stoffel van Dorn, who is down in 11th place. Kevin Magnussen in the points in 10th, so he must have made at least 3 positions on that opening lap somewhere. We all know our race pace does tend to be a lot better than the qualifying pace, so I'm kind of hoping for that here today. Just in practice and quali, the car has not really felt with it. Tell a lie, practice 2, it felt like it was coming together. But then it rained for practice 3, and yeah, it was alright. Nothing spectacular. Then qualifying came, and I don't know, I mean, I felt like the lap was okay. To come across the line in P16 was, oh, it was gut-wrenching.
So the gap to our teammate is 2.3 seconds.
2.3 seconds in front of Kvyat at the minute. Well, in front of Hulkenberg.
Fuel is at target +3. Let's get into mix 3 ASAP.
So we've got rain for a fair bit in this race. Of course, it's 71 laps, yes, but it's only a very short lap around here, usually. Stay off the curve, that's not too bad. Okay, so we're 2.4. 2.4 in front of Kvyat. Pick up the slipstream of that McLaren. Might help us improve a little bit here. We improve to a 22.9.
I think we're still on the right tyres for the time being.
Oh, interesting. Is Jeff suggesting going on to another set? Well, going on to wet tyres even. The midfield battle is so tight. Vettel constantly doing 21.5s. So we're constantly going to use rich mix whilst we can along this main straight and the back straight. Going to brake a little early because I feel like we're getting close to Van Dorn now. We don't want to end up sliding into the back of him. Very easy to do in the wet, of course. closest we've been to Van Dorn. Can we get close enough to make a move into turn 1? But we know that Honda isn't that quick in a straight line. Less than, well, just over a second. Very doable if we can pick up the slipstream, but the acceleration coming out of the final corner isn't that great. And we're gaining, you can see Van Dorn getting bigger. And that's what I mean. They're lucky enough for us, we've got no damage, I think. Somehow. And we're okay. Very easy to do, especially into that first corner, because the braking, for me personally, in the wet, is a bit off. It's not felt great all weekend when it's rained. So I am a bit nervous. Hence why I've absolutely dive bombed the hell out of Hulkenberg and Kvyat going into turn 1. Again, the gap is just over a second. Definitely look a lot closer this time. Definitely going to go for a move into turn 1. Dive down the inside of Stoffel Van Dorn. We move ourselves into P11. We're making the same mistake that we made last time. Now we're chasing Magnussen, Ocon and Alonso. So guys, drop a follow on the channel so you can see more F1 content. Subscribe to the YouTube page, which is Raratron89, so you can see the whole career mode story so far.
Front is 2.7 seconds.
Horrible exit there. Lap 8. Caught on the curbs a little bit, so we'll lose a bit of time. Hopefully the rich mix will allow us to gain some of it back.
This heavy rain will last around 50
Right, so we're in the heavy rain period now.
See a transition to light rain. Okay, the gap behind is 2.
Will we go on to the wet tyres in the process? Rain has been a major factor this season. Definitely feel like I've had a lot more of it than usual. And 1.9 in front of Van Dorn, so Van Dorn's not dropping away as much as I'd like. Is it a new personal best lap from us? It is, only ever so slightly improved to a 22.8. Still 1.3 seconds away from what the Vettel's done, 121.5. down to 2.7. 2.5 to Van Dorn. Gained a 10th in that middle sector, but I feel like we have lost it going through that final corner.
Okay, gap ahead
didn't lose
is
it by much.
2.7 seconds. Okay, distance to teammate 7.3 seconds.
Now 7.3 seconds in front of Hulkenberg, so we're pulling away from those guys. Has been a bit of a rough ride having Hulkenberg as a teammate. Obviously we collided in America and I was the one who retired as a result.
The gap behind us is 3.1 seconds.
In the races we have been constantly outperforming him. Four tenths up in that middle sector. So this is looking like a great lap. There is pace to find in this car. 22.4. Come on, get turned in. Making much ground on the car ahead. Like I said, pace has been a thing we've been lacking with all weekend, so definitely come into a flaw here. .6 to gap to Van Dorn, so we're pulling away. Just whether we can catch that car in front.
We're still happy that we're on the right tyres at the moment.
Jeff once again deciding whether to go on to the wet tyres.
Our gap to the car in front is 2.0 seconds.
Down to 2 seconds, so we are catching him. It's just proving very slow. 10 minutes to light rain. So about lap 21. Something's happened up front because it looks like there's a whole gaggle of cars right near
The
us.
cars are definitely kicking up a lot of spray at this point. I doubt we're quite ready for the full wet, but we're not far off.
Oh, I've lost 9/10 to Magnussen on this lap. Pity. Kept it in rich mix for once going down the straight. Looks like there's a move being made to this corner here, especially in the wet. Will it hold them up?
Considering switching to an alternate
Oh,
strategy, do you want to change or stick to plan A?
why ask me there? Someone else is pitting from behind.
This downpour will last for another 10 minutes, then we expect conditions will transition to the big rain.
That was close. This downpour is going to last for 10 minutes. So, tyre wear 28%. Yeah, I'm just going to put a pit and put wet tyres on.
Okay, a few drivers are fitting wet tyres. We might need to change soon.
Oh, we've got a 5-second stop go penalty for speeding in the pit lane. God damn it. Yeah, next up, we'll serve it next time we pit.
Go, exit now. We're racing on the exit. Okay, you only have to stop once now. One stop left.
Okay, so we've got much more grip now. Hopefully these tyres can give us a new lease of life. Definitely no rich mix while we're on.
The gap to the car ahead is 1.8 seconds.
Car in the pits.
We're a +1 lap of extra fuel. Fuel target +1.
I think there was a car that didn't pit. Obviously he's pitted now for wet tyres, but he's fallen a long way behind. Quite close to Magnussen.
The heavy rain will pass in about 5 minutes. We'll then be working with light rain conditions.
It's the closest we've been to Kevin Magnussen now. He stands between us and the points. Here we go. This is the closest we've been, but Magnussen gets better traction going up the hill. We know we can come from a long way back going into turn 1. We just need to pick up the slipstream. It's going to be very difficult to know whether to actually make a move here. Too far back. Right on his backside. Can we make a move going into the hairpins? Definitely the heavy rain seems to like fancy the Renault. Dirty Edge caught us off guard a little bit. The Haas car definitely struggling in these conditions. A lot more than he was on the Inters. Here we go. Do we make the move stick? We do. It's another great move from us there into turn 1. And we move into P10 and into a point scoring position. chase after Ocon, who is still stuck behind Fernando Alonso at the minute. So we're 5.3 behind Ocon, 1.7 in front of Magnussen. Be a little bit more than that now after our little off-track excursion.
The distance to the leader is 42.0 seconds.
Are we really that far behind? Pretty certain we're 42 seconds behind the leader after 22 laps. So there's definitely getting laps in this race.
It could be time to come in for a fresh set of boots. We're seeing a lot.
Rain definitely looks less intense.
Probably be okay on intermediates. We think there's a viable strategy change available.
Here we
us.
go.
Would you like to keep to the current plan or try the new one? Understood. Copy that.
Maybe we could have actually stayed out on the inters, you know. Right, so we actually managed to slow the car down there, thank God for that.
Is in the pits. Go, go, go. You'll be racing.
Look at that, we had to hold up. We had the 5-second penalty and we held up Nico Hulkenberg. Pascal Wehrlein goes through. My word, thank God we didn't get any damage there. We're on a worn set. Yeah, we are on a slightly worn set of Inters. Probably the ones I used in P3. FP3 should I say. So we've lost the place to Magnussen, so we need to get him back again if we can. Okay, so we move into P10 because Massa was in the pit. So something's happened. Someone has fallen up a foul here because obviously Magnussen would have got back in front of me. So what's gone on there? I mean, I'm happy I'm back in the points. We're 12.5 seconds behind Ocon now. Raikkonen does a 1:21.0. definitely feel like we're struggling for pace again. That's been the case all weekend around here.
Gap to car in front is 13.0 seconds.
That was 20.8. Definitely losing time to the cars ahead.
We're looking at about 10 more minutes of rain. 10 minutes.
Okay, so 10 minutes of rain. So I reckon we'll be about lap 34. And then we go into dry race. So we do a 22-1. We'll see how that works out for us.
We're still happy that we're on the right tyres at the moment.
Are you seriously thinking about going on to dry tyres already, Jeff? It's a shame because I feel like we're actually doing pretty decent here and just losing hand over fist to the cars in front.
Okay, gap ahead
Drop it down to a
is
21.8, so we're within a
13.7
second of
seconds.
the Ferrari's fastest lap. Quite near half distance yet. About 8 laps away. "27 laps gone, no retirements."
Okay, gap to leader, 55.7 seconds.
Oh, actually touched the white line there going into turn 1. That goes to 20.2.
15.0 seconds.
Little mistakes are costing us time to the car in front.
Our gap behind is 2.8 seconds.
Okay, so we're lapping very similar to the pace of Van Dorn. So we're holding on to a single point at the minute. Yep, exceeded track limits there. Damn it, turned in far too early. It's our first warning though for 30 laps, not too bad. Need to make sure we don't do it that often, especially when it dries. Very easy to do when it dries. So the gap keeps fluctuating between me and Van Dorn. It's going from like 2.8, 2.9, 2.7. Was hoping Ocon was just quick and he was catching up with like the McLaren of Alonso, but unfortunately it seems like Alonso's lapping at that very similar pace as well. Oh no, my DRS is offline. What am I going to do? I'm not using it at the minute. Lost 3 tenths in that middle sector to Van Dorn. Gained 3 tenths in that final sector to Van Dorn. About halfway distance, I definitely think we're not that far away from dry tyres. The whole section was horrible from us. Look how much time Van Dorn's gained on us. Enough 8/10 of a second. The sun is out on the track, so the water will be drying now.
Gap to car in front is 17.6 seconds.
That doesn't want 19.9.
It's not a perfect situation, but I don't think we have cause to move on to a different tyre yet.
They're not that far away though. Making too many mistakes. Definitely losing grip on these tyres. That will get ever closer.
Okay, the gap behind is 2.3 seconds.
Okay, I like that we're improving. I don't like that Stoffel's still catching us in that middle sector.
It looks like we'll be running on a dry track soon. Back to dry shortly.
Alright, now we're definitely on the verge of a dry track. So we know the rain can stick around for some time in Brazil with the humid conditions. been the card we've dealt with today, and Fernando Alonso has been passed by Ocon, so Alonso is now in 9th. 15.4 seconds is the gap to Fernando. Can we gradually catch that McLaren? Stop raining now as well. Get off the curb, get off the curb.
Okay, gap ahead is 16.4 seconds.
Oh, we lost a second to Alonso there. Unfortunately, Van Dorn is right behind us now, 1.1 seconds behind. Stay away from the curb this time. The curb's fine. Gap's still 16.4 seconds to Fernando. Van Dorn still a second behind me. Great way to begin the lap as we run wide. Definitely taking its time to dry this track compared to Mexico. Wide once again. Well, it's not what I wanted. Been caught and it stopped raining. begin lap 40. 31 laps to go of this Grand Prix. No more rain for this Grand Prix. Now it's going to be dry until the rest, well, until the end of the race, should I say. DRS is going to open very soon. Van Dorn's right up my backside. I'm really surprised here that we've not been given the call for dry tyres.
Our gap to the car in front is 19.4 seconds. Sure that these tyres are the right ones. It might be time to come in and change.
Well, give me the call and I'll come in.
We're considering switching to an alternate strategy. Do you want to change or stick to plan A? Okay, copy that.
Here we go. Dry tyres. Finally. 30 laps to go and we're finally going on to dry tyres. This is roughly where I thought we'd go on to dry tyres. Oh, what? We have 5 seconds stop, no penalty for speeding in the pit lane because Van Dorn hit us. Every time in Brazil.
It's it now. You'll be racing as you leave the pits.
Barrier there. Our teammate still ahead, not pitted.
Nico has come into the pits. Nico is in the pits now.
2.8 seconds in front of Van Dorn. Van Dorn has had to let the Ferrari through. He's been lapped.
The gap to the car ahead is 11.4 seconds.
Back up to P10. Alonso 17.2 seconds ahead. Down to 17.5. Well, what's going on back there? But we now have a 5.4 second gap over Van Dorn. .17.4, new personal best. Not gonna last long. Raikkonen 15.8 absolutely smashes it. Okay, so we're closing on Alonso a little bit.
You're in the top 10
Personal
now.
best.
Keep it up.
15.7. Vettel does a 15.1.
So the gap to our teammate is
Raikkonen 14.3.
9 seconds.
Vettel's really been held up with them back markers. Slightly quicker than Van Dorn at the minute. Hulkenberg is now up to 11th.
Gap to car in front is
14.5.
17.0 seconds.
That was a 14.0. Oh, Hulkenberg's in the pits.
Nico is in the pits.
Oh, as Nico had wing damage, Magnussen 13.6 seconds behind on the soft tyre. So we've got to make one more pit stop. We've got to serve a 5-second stop-go penalty as well. Got a phone call, man. phone call. Sorry about that. I had a phone call. We're back. We're going to get crack on with this now. Trying to get back in the zone that we were in. .4 seconds in front of Magnussen. Raikkonen does a 1:11.9.
Okay, so
I can't pause it on there, can I? Oh well. So Ricciardo does a new fastest lap, 11.8. It's that period where the track is drying all the time. However, we're getting to a stage now where we're reaching the lap times that I can't quite reach. So, yeah, as annoying as that is, we have to make do with what we can. On 11.2. Alonso pulling away from us. We did get the gap down to about 17.2 seconds. The gap now, unfortunately, has gone up by 1.1 seconds. So, yeah, at the minute, it's quite a lonely 10th place. But we know that when we make a pit stop, we're going to have to serve 5 seconds stop go. So it's going to be a fight to the flag then, trying to get our point back, because obviously Magnussen's not pitting again. Can't see that happening. Where are we due to pit? Lap 56. Oh, okay, so not that far away. Kvyat's got past Magnussen. Ooh, still a little bit wet there. I believe though we've got the pace to stay in front of Kvyat though, surely. We'll find out in a sec. .6 and we improved to a 12.1. Raikkonen does a 10.5. Proving how far off the pace we are in this race.
okay, gap ahead is 18.7 seconds.
.7, just got to keep an eye on that gap. Okay, so we've improved by 2/10. Still losing tons of time to Fernando Alonso. Slightly frustrating. Oh, we lost half a second to Kvyat there in that middle sector. We improved to a 1:11.6. Then we get 4 times back in the middle, in the final sector. So definitely middle sector where we're losing the time. All about, you know, getting the apexes right, power down early, get the car turned in perfectly so you don't lose time through the corners. It's either still getting dry or we're just going faster and faster. Improve to a 1:11.2. We want to see, is it the two Ferraris that are behind? 1, 2, yes they are. The two Ferraris are fighting for the lead. Two championship rivals, Vettel, who has a 11-point lead in this race. I think he's still leading, but Raikkonen will want to knock that down as far as he can heading into the final race of the season. Of course, I'm not in contention this time, so it is just a battle between the two Ferraris for this championship.
Blue flag, blue flag.
Here's the blue flag. It's Raikkonen who leads. Pass me.
Blue flag conditions. Create a gap and let the car behind through.
Right out of the way. I think Raikkonen has to pit again though, so it's good fall into Vettel's favour. We've got 4 laps to go until our pit stop. And we're only going now to lap 70. So there's 17 laps left of this Grand Prix. So with Sebastian Vettel. Yes, man. Full race distance all the time. Been doing this for 7 seasons, man. Welcome to the stream. Ah, caught the grass. We're okay. We actually get DRS on Vettel. Okay, we're 14.3 seconds from Kvyat. So we know Kvyat's going to have to pit again if they do pit again. Oh, what's our tyre wear? 31%, so it's not too bad, but the tyres are going to go off if we decided to stay out. So we're not going to do that. We've got absolutely nothing to play for except for hanging on for this point. What? Oh my god, Ricciardo's right behind. Wow, the Red Bull has either improved quite a bit. Just going to run in the lead. Going to let him through going into the first corner. Actually, he's not that.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the super softs.
Let Ricciardo through. Such a short circuit this. It's lap 56 that we're pitting. We only got a 13-second lead now though over Kvyat because of having to let these guys through. Okay, qualifying style laps now. It goes across the line. It's 12.6. He's taking more time out of it.
Seconds.
It's Ricciardo. And like I said, these guys though, I think they're on super soft tyres, whilst Vettel is on the soft tyres. So obviously Vettel's going to try and make it to the end. These guys who will be pitting, and they're going to have to try and hunt down Vettel. Vettel looking very comfortable at the minute if everything is going according to plan. Okay, so Ricciardo pits.
Okay, the pit window has opened. Pit window now open for you.
Good at the minute. I'll be happy with a point, considering how far off the pace we've been round here.
You need to pit in this lap.
I'm pitting, I'm pitting. Okay, so in the pits we go. We'll be serving a 5-second stop-go penalty.
Go, go, go. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
Business Science is through. There's Magnussen, so we came back out in front of Magnussen, which was important considering he's going to the end. We've got 13 laps left of this race, because obviously we're not doing the full race distance just because we've been lapped. I imagine Sainz will be pitting this lap.
Blue flag, blue flag.
Blue flag, there's Lewis Hamilton. Ricciardo do fastest lap of the race, 1 minute 9.4. Does Sainz pit? Yes, he does. Very nicely into here. This will be our final lap on Rich Mix throughout the whole lap, with 3.8 in front of Magnussen.
We're not racing the car behind. Let them past when you can.
God damn it. Okay, I'm going to keep it in Rich Mix for another lap just because we got lapped by Hamilton that time. We get DRS off Hamilton as well. Bottas does a 1 minute 9.2. Losing out on the Force India battle here today. I was so confident as well when we went into this race, thinking, you know, we were going to do it, but just no pace this weekend's really hampered us. Hampered. Do a 1:10.0. Ten laps to go. Hold on to 10th place. No retirements yet as well. That's something. .2 the gap to Magnussen.
We advise moving to mix 2, fuel to mix 2.
Like I say, with the laps, I mean, we're making little mistakes here and there, but yeah, like I say, we're just losing out to a McLaren. And Kvyat has now passed Magnussen.
6.0 seconds.
The 6 seconds is the gap to the Russian. I say, guys, if you like what you see, do hit that follow button so you can see more F1 content on the channel tonight as we enter the season finale of Season 7 at Abu Dhabi. After that race, will we stay at Renault? Do we get a chance of moving to the 3 teams we haven't driven for yet? Highly doubt it, but you never know. Of course, we still haven't driven for Force India. We haven't driven for Ferrari. We haven't driven for Mercedes. So, like I say, some big teams there that I would like to drive for. We've already won the title once in this career mode at Red Bull. That was last season. We spent half a season, you know, being solid at Red Bull. You know, despite the Ferraris being so OP. No one's been able to live with them this season. Absolutely no one. I've had a couple of attempts, of course, in Canada and Monza. Probably Singapore as well, but unfortunately that didn't result in a win for me. Resulted in a 1-2-3. Oh, sorry, 1-2 for Ferrari and me third. Like I say, guys, since I moved to Renault as well, I swore that apart from Monaco, I wouldn't use flashbacks. I intend on keeping that promise. Which is going to be fun when we get to Australia, because I hate that bloody left-right at the going into Sector 3. Of course, guys, if you want to catch up with the Career Mode series so far, well, subscribe to Ramatron89 on the YouTube page so you can see the whole Career Mode story so far. It's been a story of twists and turns and heartbreak and rewinds if you amount to the flashbacks.
Caution, caution. The virtual safety car is
Virtual
out.
safety car.
Reduce speed and maintain a positive delta. Okay, slow down, slow down. Your delta is negative, which means you are too fast. Reduce your pace. VSC ending, we're going green. Maintain positive delta until the green flags. Okay, clear.
So here we go. Back racing. No one retired, so there must have been an incident at turn 1.
Our gap to our teammate is 12.3 seconds.
However, the gap is now 8.3 seconds over Danny Kvyat. Five laps remaining. What can we get from this race? We're hanging on for a point because the car has been horrible to have. Well, it hasn't been horrible. It's still been nice to drive. We're just lacking that outright pace that we had in well, the last race in Mexico. So definitely the teams around us are upgrading. Of course, we had an upgrade fail last time out in Mexico. We have now sorted that. It will be on the car for the season finale at Abu Dhabi. Which you can see live tonight on this channel. I'm nearly 40 seconds behind a McLaren. What has been going on in this race? That lap we spent behind Hamilton really shows how much a tow and DRS can help you around here.
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Ricciardo, 1 minute 8. Is this a sign of things to come for the final 3 seasons of Red Bull? Taking it to Ferrari. I hope so. That'd be nice. Sick and tired of this Ferrari dominance that's been happening since, oh, I don't know, season 3? Someone coming up behind me? Yeah, yeah. 2 cars coming up behind me, actually. Probably both the Mercs.
The gap behind us is 8.2 seconds.
Okay, back into Rich Mix.
Blue flag.
We get the dreaded blue flag. Hey, it's Hamilton, so Hamilton did pit, and there's Bottas. So we are being chased by both the Silver Arrows. Come on, Valtteri. Here we go.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
5.9 seconds to Kvyat because of letting the Mercedes through. We're going to have DRS on Bottas. This is going to be our final lap, guys. We're going to keep it in rich mix because obviously we're a lap down. Oh, Bottas nearly loses it there.
Behind is 6.4 seconds. Our gap to the car in front is 39.8 seconds.
And Kimi Räikkönen does what he needs to do to take the championship fight to the final race of the season in Abu Dhabi. The gap was 11 points. I reckon it'll be about 7 points now. Could be an interesting showdown between the 2 Ferraris in the desert. And guys, it's been a very tough weekend for us, but I'll be very happy to just come away with a single point. Very tough, but still quite enjoyable. Oh man. I said that was tough. That was tough. UFO Gaming, welcome to the stream, man. Sorry I didn't give you a shout out earlier. But Kimi Räikkönen wins. I'm looking forward to seeing what the gap actually is. Ricciardo wasn't that far behind the Ferraris. I did enjoy that. I'm hoping that it's a sign of things to come. Max Verstappen finishes down in 7th. Probably a quiet race for the youngster there.
Onto the podium. Wherever you go, anywhere in the world,
good to see Red Bull on the podium. I do love their overalls.
And they're out in force again today. It's Ferrari on the top step once more.
Well, I've loved Vettel's ever since 2016 when they went darker.
So then, it's
Okay,
time
guys,
to see
so...
how this
Okay,
result affects
no,
the
to be
Drivers'
fair,
Championship.
Ricardo was
Wasn't the
only
best weekend for
1.2
our
seconds,
championship
not even
leader,
that, 3
and the
tenths of a
advantage at the top
second
has been
behind
reduced.
second
Moving
place
on to
Sebastian
the
Vettel
driver
in
of
the end.
day then.
So
Anthony
the
Davidson,
extra
who
stop
would
for
you go
Ricardo
for?
working wonders for him.
Have to go for the Renault
Could it
driver. Look at where
have
they
cost him
finished
second
compared to where they
place? I'm not
started.
quite sure, I was
It's
too
not
far
easy
behind.
for you to feel like that
Kimi
so it
Raikkonen
was a
though
great
wins
effort.
the Grand
It may
Prix
already be
by
wrapped up, but
20.9
let's look at
seconds
the
in front of
constructors'
Vettel, so he
standings.
literally just
Ferrari
absolutely
extend
rocketed
their lead
away
to the top of the
from
championship.
Vettel.
That's it for
Ricardo
today's
third,
Grand Prix,
Hamilton
and from
fourth,
Anthony, it's
Bottas
goodbye,
fifth,
and
Perez
see you again
sixth,
next time.
Verstappen seventh, Ocon eighth, Alonso in ninth, and of course we got ourselves in 10th from starting 16th, so it's a positive we can take. And I got 2 penalties in that race because I served them in the pits. Okay, that's more understandable. Kvyat 11th, Hulkenberg 12th, Sainz 13th, Magnussen 14th, Lance Stroll 15th, Marcus Ericsson 16th, Grosjean 17th, Verline 18th, Van Dorn 19th, and Felipe Massa down in 20th position. Not good for them two. Stoffel Van Dorn and Massa were actually fighting. It was Van Dorn who had the spin at turn 1. The standings though, guys, 4 points actually separate the top two drivers going into the final race at Abu Dhabi. We are 11 points in front of Sergio Perez in third, so we could still come away with third place. I will definitely take that if that does happen. Let's see. Valtteri Bottas though moves to within 5 points of Perez. Hamilton 3 points of Bottas. So I think third place is definitely up for grabs. Ricciardo 7th. Ocon 8th, Verstappen 9th, Hulkenberg 10th, and then you've got Alonso moves up to P13, moving above Van Dorn, Kvyat and Massa. Ferrari, look at that, 664 World Championship points for the Scuderia, 301 points in front of Mercedes. This shows you how dominant Ferrari have been. It is a joke. Force India 4th, we're 5th. Well, we're over the 100-point barrier now, so I can be happy with that. Haas 6th, McLaren 7th, Toro Rosso 8th, and Williams in 9th with Sauber still not scoring. I'm looking forward. I think I've got a event coming up. It's not a joke, they've just been really strong, just nothing anyone's been able to do about it. We lose more ground on Perez. Yep, lose interest. Although Mercedes actually gain a bit of interest in us, so that's a surprise. Yep, we've got an R&D. We've got a special events. We'll be driving a classic car.
I own a single-seater that I take club racing, but comparatively speaking, it's like a kid's pedal car. And speaking of pedals, I need to borrow your right foot again. We have invitations to 2 more historic events, and we've got to choose one. So, take your pick.
It's only a fraction though. Okay, so we've got Time Attack in Austria, or we've got the 2010 Red Bull Pursuit. Guys, if you're active in this chat, I'll give you a minute to decide what you would like me to do. 2010 Red Bull or the McLaren Honda around Austria doing a time attack. Right, back. So, let's see. What we'll do, we'll have a quick look and see how our components are faring. 28, 16, 47, 16, 25, 15. Okay, that's not too bad. We could definitely deal with that. Let's go to the invitational event. And of course, guys, if you want to tune in for the season finale at Abu Dhabi, it'll be at about 10 or 10:30 p.m. British time. Make a note in your diary.
Hello again, and thank you for joining us today for one of the few events this year that won't have a critical impact.
Driving for Renault, so we want to can't even see the damn corner because of the bloody dark spots. Thanks, Cody's. GG. Pedal to the metal, flat out. So much more grip than these 90s cars.
That was far too aggressive. Clean passes only. We don't want a penalty.
Past the McLaren Honda. there we go. How's that done? This has been a very fun stream, despite the race being as difficult as it was. It was good. It was fun. We had some fun battling. We made some, late break moves into turn one. Unfortunately, we had 2 time penalties that went against us. For
the improved packages arrived.
Yep, there we go. So an upgrade is on the car. Chris is finally happy that we're starting to make some inroads on it. I too am very happy with that. Let's have a quick look, because we're developing another part of the aerodynamics. So there we go. We have now moved ahead of McLaren in the aero department, which is good. So we're not that far behind Mercedes and Red Bull regarding aero. I think I need to buy 1 more aero, and then we're fluctuating between aero and chassis. Of course, that'll be that. Oh, chassis is actually quite bad. I mean, compared to McLaren, Force India, Mercedes, Ferrari, and Red Bull. Interesting. I don't think the chassis for the Renault was power. We are well down. So there's going to be a lot of work to be had around here. That's for sure. But there we go, guys. That brings this stream to an end. Thank you very much for watching. Hit that follow button so you can see more F1 content on the channel, which will be tonight, the season finale of Season 7. Subscribe to the YouTube page so you can catch up with what's happened so far in this career mode story. And guys, we'll see you tonight for the finale of Season 7 Abu Dhabi. The duel, well, one of the 3 or 4 duels in the F1 trophy. Guys, I'll see you soon. Take care. All the best. Peace.